link on the Twitter post.
Okay, I'll get that then. Welcome everybody to Facetious number 29. We are recording on June 3rd, 16, approximately 6:02 p.m. Central Standard Time. I am one of your hosts. I am Larry, aka Bluemanrule, joined as usual by my main Demi, Mike, aka Scarfinger, aka Real Talk. What's up, dog?
What's going on, people? I'm chilling.
You say you chilling,
but I'm tired. Like, I ain't even gonna front. I'm tired. Like, my daughter's here, so I'm back to being full-time dad, and man, I'm tired. And also, I keep staying up late because I play games late, so I'm not interfering with anybody's time. So I was up to like 3:45.
Oh, goodness!
And they had to get up at 8 to go to work.
Right. Oh man, that's tough. Like,
I mean, I knew better. Like, that's on me. I ain't on nobody. That's on me.
That ain't nobody with you.
But I got Prison Architect for PlayStation. So, it officially came out, and for Father's Day, Poobia got me a PlayStation card. So I guess I figured I'd use it for that because not much else I'm about to use it for on PlayStation. But yeah,
so much
ain't no hate. Like, look, PlayStation on right now. Look, I was playing Prison Architect.
Okay.
But yeah, so it's been an interesting couple of weeks with the full house and everything. It's been rather interesting. I'll say that, to say the least.
Yeah, that's something that I've fell victim to many times, to actually get in the new game, get my hands on the game, and stand up way too late for it. And I've been trying my best to get back into the routine of going to bed at a decent hour. But I'm telling you, man, it's a little bit challenging right now. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. But last night I was passing out at like 10 o'clock. I was like, oh, it's time to go to bed. It's time to go to bed. I got that old man bedtime, dog. So
but you can't be going to bed at 8 o'clock, dog.
I think a little better than that.
You can't be out here going to bed at 8 o'clock. My girl does that. I tell her all the time. I was like, you are way too young to be acting this old. Like, it hits 10 o'clock and she's like, come on, stop that.
my wife is the same way, dog. Like, we're both we like staying at home. You know what I mean? So she's kind of the same way though, man. But like she doesn't really sleep well all the time, so she'll be the person that's hanging up late watching shows. And me, I'm one of those guys where it don't matter if my body's tired, I'm going to bed and I go to sleep and you ain't gonna wake me back up. You know what I mean? So my wife is kind of like I'm the old man. She's a person who will stay up till like 11:30, almost midnight. And me, I'm the old man. So
11:30, almost midnight. That sounds like, and the way you definitely sound old.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, man, she up till 11:30. Like, I can't call the last time I saw Jimmy Kimmel or Jimmy Fallon. I can't tell you the last time I saw one live. Like, I ain't gonna be able to do it.
Man, you old.
Ain't gonna be able to do it, bro. But nah, man. So, what's up? Oh, I thought you said something. My bad.
No, you good. I was trying to get the YouTube thing straight, but.
Oh, okay. I sent it out.
You did?
I sent the link out. Yeah, I sent it back out. I didn't copy you in it. That was probably my bad.
I got it. I'll retweet it.
Yeah. Retweet that. But in the meantime, man, I wanted to get with you to see exactly what your summer plans are, how realistic they are, and like what's holding you back. You know what I'm saying? So for instance, for me, I want to take the kids to an amusement park, right? I want to go to an amusement park, but with my oldest son's variable work schedule and things like that, like, I don't exactly know how that's going to work out. So I'd like to take him down to Six Flags because my youngest son can actually go ride the rides now. We went when he was a baby, and he couldn't really hardly ride anything. So I want to kind of take him back again, go down there, visit Knox and stuff, and back down, go kick it a little bit. Man, work schedules and and I've been trying to go see Finding Dory summer with the boys, but it's just like the oldest act like it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's watching a DC movie all day long. So I don't know what it is, man. But so those are my plans for the summer. Those are my obstacles. What about you, man? What you got?
Well, first of all, you're breaking up a little bit on my end. I don't know whether that's me or you, but we have Busch Gardens and Water Country close. In both, and I have a season pass, and Pooh Bear has a fun card to both parks. I went with them on Father's Day to Water Country, and that was interesting. I'm not really a water person. Like I ain't really about that swimming life. But it was fun.
About that floating life? About that floating though?
Yeah, I don't float. Well, I had to put a vest on when it was time to hit that highway. They call it the Hubba Hubba Highway or whatever. It's just like a flowing like river, and then everybody, you get in, you can swim and just kind of go around as much as you want. And they got another one where it has tubes. It's called the Lazy River. We did both. And then they went today. They went to Busch Gardens today, but I had to work, so they went. So that'll probably be something, you know, that we end up doing later. But those are pretty much the norms here. For me, my summer is mostly about spending time with Pooh Bear. And also, like, at the end of the summer though, there's this band event that I want to go to, and it's on the August the 27th, and it's in North Carolina, and it's a big band event, and there's some heavy hitters coming. Southern is coming all the way up to North Carolina to be in this band event.
Okay.
And this is one of the few times I'm probably ever gonna see Southern. Like, I mean, all of the places where they play are way further south than here, so it's one of the few times I'll be able to get to see them, get to see the bands and stuff. So I'm way excited about going there. And it's gonna be an event. I really don't have a whole lot of stuff. And, like taking Pooh Bear to places like the other day we went to a place called Rebounders, is one of those trampoline places and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
That's what it is for me. My plans are always pretty small, with the exception of the amusement parks. My plans are usually pretty small. It's about just spending time with her. It ain't really, summers are not really about me, because I can do me every other, for all of this time I can do me is about being there with her and for her during the summer. Right. And then eventually, clothes shopping and school shopping.
Right. All of them heavy hitting times of the year, right? Yeah, I know about them, man. Goodness. So out in your area, does Virginia run no tax on those weekends, like back to school no tax weekends?
Certain weekends, but usually those weekends are after I already have the stuff for Pooh Bear. So yeah, because they go back to school earlier. They go back to school earlier than around here. So usually I gotta have her stuff early, and I gotta have her stuff earlier than normal, because after she goes home, she's leaving a week earlier, so she can spend some time with the other side of the family. So
right. So yeah, you gotta preemptively buy all of that stuff, which is gonna be well before it goes on sale. Which sucks, because
I got the school supplies list already, and I'm just like, man, I might as well just go ahead and knock this out real quick. Like,
right. Shoot, yeah, it ain't nothing wrong with it, man. Especially if you get a little bit here and there, you know what I mean. You catch yourself, just get a little bit here and there, and you kind of I guess, kind of stretch out and spread out the payments, right? Spread out the hit. It shouldn't be too bad.
The money isn't really that big of it isn't that big of an issue, because while she's here, is not I'm not paying Sherry anything for Pooh Bear. So
right.
So all of that money I would be normally paying her stays with me. So I just use that money for the stuff that she needs. So
right.
It's not so bad. The shopping part, shopping with a little girl is the problem.
Especially if she claiming that you stealing stuff that you ain't stealing.
Man, but please don't remind me of that. I'm gonna get Freddie Grade. Yeah, so that's the hard part. Be like, so I see something and be like, hey, you should get this, and she's like, no, I don't like that. Like,
yeah, okay, all right. What you want me to say?
I'm the one with the money. You might want to look into the things I want to pay for.
So you just dropping hints like, look here, that's like 2 for one right there. You might want to take a look at them so you can find 2 that work.
Yeah, I normally I normally make a list of the stuff that I want to get, like how many pairs of pants, how many t-shirts, how many long shirts, undershirts, drawers, get some drawers. I don't really want. I'm not very comfortable.
Right.
I'm not a whole lot comfortable buying underwear for Pooh Bear. That's why I buy them in the pack where they rolled up. And it's like, look, it's 4 or 5 in this here pack. This seems to be the right size. Go ahead, and work that out. The hard part now is like she wears training bras now. And that's been since last year. Last year I spent all summer telling her mama, like, yo, I think she's getting boobies, and she's like, she's 7. No, and I'm like, no, my family hits pubes early. We all hit pubes early, and I'm like, yo, I think she's getting boobies. She was like, you are just being, she was like, you're just being paranoid. And then when we went to drop her off at the end of the summer, she was like, yeah, we got to get her some training bras. She's like, yeah, we got to work that out. So that's the, there's a couple of small things, places that I would like to take her. I want to go to one of those like Dave & Buster's type places. There's a place in Chesapeake, not too far away from here. I think it's called GameWorks or something like that. I've seen ads for, but I've never been. There's a kid spa that I wanted to take her to. She can get,
that sounds cool.
Yeah, so she can get the works done and all that other stuff. I wanted to do the kid spa last year, but the place closed.
Man.
So there's another one. So just spending that time is the best part about this. And she's a lot like me. So that just the spending the time and doing stuff and just sitting around giggling and playing games,
being silly,
just being silly. Like that's the most important part. Like all this other stuff, going to the amusement parks and stuff like that don't mean nothing. What means something is that we do all of that stuff together. So
right. And it's kind of similar to me and my boys, because my oldest, he's 17, he'll be a senior next year, so this is his last year here. You know what I mean? So I'm trying my best to get in some good quality time, and half the time he's like, well, why don't you just go see the movie? Why don't you just take Eli? And I'm like, Mitch, I'm trying to tell you. Gotta understand, bro. You ain't gonna be here much longer. We ain't gonna have much time to kick it, so we gonna have to do what we got to do now. And but the other day you said,
is he doing school or the military?
He's doing school, man. As far as I know for right now. I mean, if he does choose military life, then he knows he's gonna do Air Force because his grandfather did it, and it's the only one that's non-combat. So
yeah, my girl, her daughter, who's here for a little while. She wanted to spend some time with her mom, and then she's going Air Force. But she's going Air Force, same reasons, family. Her cuz is in the Air Force, And so she wants to do that, following in the footsteps, you know.
Mm-hmm. Hey, what's funny though is like he has an interview tomorrow, and have you ever worked at a place, Scar, where like if you try to give a manager 2 weeks, like they just fire you on the spot, and it's like 2 weeks don't even matter, right? So if you're gonna go somewhere, then they just gonna let you go immediately. So he's kind of in that situation, and I'm like, well, what you need to do then? You need to write a resignation letter, like, and that's what you need to do, and date that bad boy effective immediately when you hand it to him, and that's how you do that, make that happen.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had a job like that. I mean, up until my current job, in the job that I had previous to this one, I mean, every other job I've had, I've been fired from. I ain't never left.
they just
I ain't never left. I was told to leave. Like,
they had a Steve Harvey conversation with you, like, hey,
yeah.
T, give my
Get my check. Get my check. So this, I mean, this was getting this job, which I've had for 5 years, was an experience because I had never went. You don't know the freedom of a job interview when you already have a job.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, right?
You walk into the job interview and you just like, look, if I bomb this job interview, I still got a job. So this is a better job. So I'm going to do my best. But if I don't succeed here, oh well, I got a job still. Right. So it's a completely different thing, and I had never experienced that before. And I just went through, and I was honest, I was open. I made the HR lady laugh and all this other stuff. So and then after I made her laugh, she was just like, you know what? I think the district manager of the place where you're going to be is in the building. So let me let you talk to her, and I talked to her, and I got hired on the spot.
Nice.
And normally they call you back, but I got hired on the spot. Mm-hmm. Like, well, we want to offer you the job, and I was like, well, I'm gonna take the job.
You put it that way. I'll take it.
No, So it was cool. That was something very, very different for me. But it's I like this job, and there's ups and downs. A lot of stuff, but I really enjoy what I do.
That's good, man. That's you spend so much time at work, you really have to enjoy what you do. Like I try to tell my son that all the time. Like, you really got to enjoy what you do. I haven't done anything that I've gone to school to do yet, but I've just made it a point. I'm just going to enjoy what I do. So and that's what I did. My last tenure as GIS and stuff. I picked that stuff up just on the spot. It was just something that I picked up because I'm good at software. But I enjoyed it though. I really like the crew. I really like the crew that I work with at both places. And I mean, it was fun, man. I learned a lot, and I just tried to enjoy it. So that's really key, man. So
yeah. That's what you try to tell young people. Like, find something that you really enjoy. What's the saying? Do something that you will enjoy, and you'll never work a day of your life.
Yeah, and that's it, man. That's how I like to look at it, anyway. That's why I like podcasting. It's fun. I like sitting down, just being a plum fool with random people. It's fun to me. Now I did. Now, last week I had the whole setup, right? So I went back to my little stand, right? I had to return to my little stand because, let me tell you, even though the little arm that you saw last week was here, it didn't matter where. If I wanted to get right up on it and actually make my voice project, I would have to put it in the frame. And I just realized, I was like, well, I had it on a little base, and no one actually ever saw it here. And so,
me personally,
I returned them.
Really?
Yeah, I returned.
I never had a problem with it being in the frame. I mean, it was kind of cool to me.
I mean, I guess it's, if you feel like you need it, then that's cool. but I don't think I need it in the frame. I think all I got to do is just, now that I have more room on my desk, because I actually rearranged my desk.
Well, did you
and
keep
then bought the thing?
Did you keep the shock mount?
Nope. Let it all go back, man. Just because I figured I'm not the person to sit here and bang on my desk, and no one else is in my office. So do I really need a shock mount? Like, really? Because the shock mount was the most expensive thing. It was like $47, and I was like, I don't think I really need to spend $47 on a shock mount right now. Right now. You know what I mean? I can do it later at some point, and it will sit on top of my mic. But even then, because it added more height, then it would still be in the frame, right? So right now, I think my volume is okay, unless people tell me otherwise. But it is what it is.
I ain't had no issue either way. How about that?
Okay. There it is then. Yeah, it was just bothering me in the frame, man. I don't know. I guess I get kind of obsessive about a couple of things like that. So presentation being one of them. But yeah, man. So and I want to tell everybody, I had meant to requisition some new artwork and everything, and I still have not done it. I still absolutely have not done it. I've been lazy. I've been tired. Like you
just use the one that you got already.
And well, the one that I got already ain't really large enough, because I need, now, iTunes, good old iTunes, they keep upping their resolution minimum. So the resolution minimum now is like 1600 by 1600 or 24 by 2400, which to me is really asinine. Like, no one really needs to see an image that large. Right. But for some reason they need that. And so I figure, well, if I'm going to go ahead and get someone to generate me an image like that, then I'm just going to go ahead and get it all generated at once. So then we can have the YouTube banners and all of that stuff. Scar, just try to get it all done right, properly, decent and in order. But for right now, we just hanging with what we got right now. And but yeah, man, that's about it that I had for that. But I did want to ask you, dog, because I think this week was the Steam summer sale, right? Mm-hmm. And like the first day, I spent like $60 on that thing, man.
I got a cart full of stuff. I have not pulled the trigger yet. I'm like, I'm like, do I really need this stuff? Like, I know payday 1 is only $1.50, but do I really need that? Like, that's what I keep saying to myself. Do I really need this? And I'm just like, no, but I want it. And then I'm just kind of conflicted.
Right.
So I'm always really conflicted by it, but I'm like, do I really need this? And I'm like, no, because I got caught up in the Steam sales before, and I got a bunch of games that I've never played.
Bruh, I have so many games that I don't generally play, but it's because like when you see these games and I get pretty much everything off my wish list. So I'm over here looking at things and I'm just like, oh, that's out there. Yeah, let me get that. Oh, that's out there. Let me get that. That looks cool. Let me get that. So playing for a second, I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's right. And it's kind of like that sweet tooth urge, right? You got a sweet tooth, so you go get like a little mini Snickers bar, you eat it, and then you good. So
I eat mini Snickers by the sleeve. Like, I don't know how. You get the little one with the little six in there. Yeah. I eat Snickers and like cookies and stuff like that by the sleeve. Like, I ain't about that snack size life.
Clearly, because now, man, like, dude, let me tell you, man, I struggle so much because I have a sweet tooth, man. I'm 100% perfectly honest. Like, I have a bad sweet tooth, and I try my best, man. You don't
want to see my snack container, bro. You don't want to see my snack container, bro. If I go grab my snack container right now, bro, you're gonna be like, man. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it.
I knew he was gonna do it. If you all are not familiar, I listen to Scarcasm live every week, and him and Pimpin' Harold, they always talk about donuts, and they always talk about like all these things that I know good and well I don't need, right? But look at this. What is that, man? Okay, you're gonna have to talk so you'll.
It's one of those little containers, right? It's one of those little containers. I got it from Dollar Tree. You know, Dollar Tree sell these little things, these little shelf things, the things you put on the shelf.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, the big Dollar Tree does. So I got some chips. I
love Dollar Tree.
I got some tortilla chips and some hot chips. You know what I'm saying? We put those over there, and then on the inside, on the inside.
What?
Yeah, that's just a piece
man.
On the
Like a Halloween.
I got some.
That looked like the rich neighborhood Halloween bucket. You know what I mean?
One thing of candy in here, and that's some the fruit Tootsie Rolls. These my jank shell, and I'm pretty. Once I start on these, I ain't think about it, and I'm pretty much go through this in one shot. And then I got some nutty bars. I
see you.
I got some oatmeal pies. I'm only grabbing a couple, but
you get the mega oat. Are those the mega oatmeal pies, or are they the regular size? Because the mega.
Size.
You gotta get the mega. You got if you're gonna do it, you gotta go all the way.
No, but I bought 2 boxes. But I bought 2 boxes of each. I got some honey buns off of it, little honey buns. You know, got some honey
with
buns.
The glaze, just the regular glaze.
Yeah, just regular. This is just regular glaze.
Now you microwave them, right?
When I eat them, most of the time my girl eats these before I get to them.
Okay.
Even though I bought 2 boxes. And she likes that, and she likes ding dongs. Wink. No, but she really, she really like that's like ding dongs, not ding dong, ding schlong.
Right.
And then I got some Swiss rolls off up in here.
Dang, no strawberry rolls. Oh, personally.
And the piece de resistance, some granola bars, so I can feel better about myself.
They weigh in the bottom too, right?
No, they all kind of mixed in. So sorry, I'll try to get some of that. That's not even saying like I got some cinnamon roll Oreos over there.
Oh, them bad boys is good, man. My wife got me some of those the other day, man.
And I'll be making a whole bunch of cookies tomorrow for my cousin's throwing a big cookout on Saturday. And the only thing my family want me to make is cookies.
Yeah, because they know you be holding down them desserts, dog. For real.
Yeah, pretty much.
So yeah, but let me ask you though, man. So evaluating the candy, evaluating the snack pack you just showed, there were no pecan wheels, no pecan pinwheels. Like I'm a little disappointed.
I'm cool with those. We cool.
Okay. You say you got the cinnamon roll Oreos, but like me, I gotta have cinnamon rolls. Like period. Like I gotta have cinnamon roll or apple fritter or something like that. You know what I mean? I like
no. So, I mean, it's cool. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with all that.
Okay.
I'm cool with all that.
Now my final one though that I grew up eating all the time that I absolutely love, man, zebra cakes. Little Debbie zebra cakes, man.
Bruh. I just finished my last one, but they have zebra cake nutty bars. The zebra nutty bars. They nutty bars with the zebra cake outside on them.
No, that's crazy, man.
Bruh. I ate my last one yesterday. Real talk. I ate my last one yesterday.
You're silly, man. You're silly. Yeah. No, man, it's just like I know good and well I shouldn't have this food, right, Mike? Like I know for sure I should not have this food, but I eat it anyway, right? Like it's just, and I don't eat it all the time. But I get ice cream once, maybe twice a week, right? And I know I don't need it, but I get it anyway. Get it anyway.
Bro, let me tell you. You just saw that whole thing that I have, right?
Right.
And I'm diabetic. But
what? You type 2 then?
I don't just eat the reason why I got so much is because me and Pooh Bear will have something, hit the snack pack. You get one, I get one, and we'll sit down and we'll get our grub on and we talk about how good it is. Like we, like I said, me and Pooh Bear, we we one and the same. Like they ain't saying nothing about her. She got her own snack jar with her fruit snacks and all. Okay. But she got granola bars, but with the rainbow chips in them. Like, you know what I mean? Like with the rainbow chips.
Okay. Okay.
You know, I haven't had one, but every time she had one, I'm like,
right. Over there licking lips like you gonna offer brother one? Like, I'm just saying, you know. I mean,
you know I'm daddy, right? Remember that time I gave you one of them?
Remember that time where I helped give you life? Like, you remember that time?
I tell her that all the time because Pooh Bear thinks she's smarter than me. And I'm like, Pooh Bear, it's going to be a long time before you are as smart or smarter than me. It's going to be a long time. And she's going to be like, I'm going to get you. She tries to stump me on stuff all the time. She'd be like, you know, she'll ask me, you know, there'll be something about like an animal or something like that. She'd be like, oh, Daddy, did you know? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, I know.
What's funny, man, is my 17-year-old, it don't stop when they're young. Like, he does the same thing. And you know, I had straight A's in high school. You know, I had a 4.0. And my son does not. Yeah, is what it is. I just tell the truth, bro.
And you just got to snitch on him.
Well, he doesn't. He doesn't. He has A's and B's. That's what he has. And you know, he's like, well, you know, I'm smarter than you. And I'm like, how many B's you got now? Like, I just throw that back at him.
Yeah, everything's good until you got to. Everything's good until you got to do his homework.
Right. Oh, bro, let me tell you,
because
man.
what they do in school right now ain't got nothing on I mean, it's way past what we was going to school for. Pooh Bear be doing some stuff. I'm being like, carry the one.
Man. Hey, let me tell you a little bit about these kids' new math, man. So my, you know, Mitch had AP math this year, and dude, they were doing something I had never ever seen it before in my life. Now, keep in mind, I took six math classes in high school.
Yeah, I was in advanced classes.
And I took AP Calc in high school. Dude, I had never ever seen that. And I took a couple of courses, math classes in college as well. If you know, despite business requires you to have some. But man, I tell you, dog, I have never seen some of their stuff that they were doing. And it was so complicated that they were required to use the calculator in order to required. Wow. You can't calculate it on your own like you're supposed to and check it with the calculator. Nah, bruh. It is real deal. You have to use the calculator even on the test and quizzes if you want to get this thing right.
Have you ever seen the video of the little Indian girls? Not like woo, woo, woo Indians. I'm talking about red dot Indians.
You're talking about Native American Indians versus actual Indians.
People from India. There were little girls from actual India. You know where Columbus thought he was, but there was a guy that was telling them some like math problems, and I guess they teach them how to basically mentally picture an abacus. And it's weird. Really? It's weird to watch them because they're like snapping, and he's like, and he's like doing the stuff on a calculator. And he's like, "What's blah 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 times blah 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 times blah blah blah?" And they're all just going 5,287. It's like. And they are just doing this. They're snapping and like keeping up with this stuff, and they're all saying it like almost at the same time. Like, and it's like it's the craziest thing you've ever seen in your life. And I'm like, I couldn't do that. I couldn't look if it ain't one number times one number. I ain't doing it that fast.
I ain't doing it that quick. Now, there is a program that I used to watch. There's an infomercial, and it's by this guy. It's called Math Made Easy, and it's available online right now. But Math Made Easy teaches kids simple mathematical devices where they can do extremely complex math problems in their head extremely fast. So if you've ever seen the superhero, like the who is it? Stan Lee. He does a thing about people with like powers that replicate superheroes' powers, they're real life superheroes. And one of them is a guy who does math so fast, like the neurons fire in his head, the same way neurons fire in his head to like control his fingers and everything. It's a reflex. So his math reflexes in his brain are so fast, and they're actually in the area of his brain. All the electrical activity is isolated to the area of the brain that only works reflexes, and he does his math as fast as a reflex, so a blink or whatever. But Math Made Easy is legit, man. And there's a guy as a teacher in there who teaches his kids to do math and really do it that fast. I'm talking triple digit multiplication, triple digit division, like it's immediate.
Yeah, my math nemesis is long division. Like I could do division. You put two numbers in the front, I'm out. Like you put the little thing, you know, the little division, you know, like the division thing, you know, where the one line and then the other line go over the top, and then the thing you're dividing is in the bottom, and then the number you're dividing by is in the front. You put two numbers in the front, I'm out.
Two numbers in the front on a mixed fraction? Is that what you talk about on the dividend? Oh man. So yeah, man, it's weird because like I'm amazed at some of these teaching methods nowadays, man, because I'm looking at the Indian girl math video you sent, and like that's pretty astonishing. Like just the stuff they doing, man. Like they're doing it really quick, and it has a calculator right there in the screen, and they're doing all the clicking and they're doing all of that. But see, for me, my youngest son, when he does math, he tries to use his fingers. I'm like, nope. I shut it down every time, because if you don't start the habit, you don't have to break it.
Right.
So, unfortunately, man, like some schools and stuff, and it really comes down to the teachers in the classroom. Some of them allow that stuff, dude. Like some of them are just like, yeah, whatever it takes for you to get the right answer, so you can get a higher grade, and then you can be better prepared to take this EOI at the end of the year. So the better you do, the more money the school gets. I'm all for it. It's like that. You know what I mean? It's like that type of mental justification for it. And honestly, man, I just don't see the need for that. Like I just really don't. I don't see the need for that.
I sent you the link to the video so that you can remember to put it up, because I never remember to put up videos we talk about.
Oh no, it's all good. I know what you're doing. I'm actually doing it as we speak right now. I'm actually putting the link in there. So I knew why you sent it. So I'll put it in there. But no, man, Math Made Easy is legit, man. So if hopefully Pooh Bear, you know, I know she's pretty smart, but you know, if she ever does try to, you know, get to that point and feel like she's not getting math like she should, man, give that a shot, because it's really good. Like it worked for everyone up through teens, like girls in their senior year of high school. So it actually works. So
okay. Yeah, the only person that I know that is a proponent of Common Core is Rashani. Like I don't understand Common Core.
Well, see,
the way these young people do math now.
The way that they do math, I kind of disagree with. But the Common Core, which the idea behind Common Core, I'm all for. Which it means, because different states have different educational systems, we have to find a way to universally evaluate everyone. Right? So you have to find a way to see exactly where you stand. Because as a student in high school, I was real competitive academically, and I always wanted to know where I stood amongst the best in the country. I always did, and those standardized tests were one way for me to do it. And Common Core to me is just simply another way or another iteration of that procedure. But man, the regulations that go along with it are tough.
I didn't get it at all, but Rashani posted this video a long time ago of this guy explaining why they do Common Core. And you know, and all of that stuff is really it's interesting, because he said basically, you know, when they taught us math, they taught us procedure. Like we know the procedure of how to get it done, but they never taught us why.
I see what you're saying. So it's the assumption that we learning calculus and don't really know why we're learning calculus. We just learning it because they say learn it.
Right. Okay. So I'm gonna give you that link too, so that you can put that
okay.
So you can put that up there. So because it's a really interesting in for if you're a parent, especially of a young child. This will help you understand what they're learning, because it's really, it's so different than the way we learn stuff.
Boy, it really is, man. Like I said, I don't consider myself a slouch in any regards in math, but when I was looking at some of the stuff they were trying to teach my son, I was like, dude, I'm sorry, bro. You just gonna have to go to him and ask him to tutor you, because I used to tutor math in high school.
Okay.
Nah, bro. Nah, man. This new math is something different, and honestly, I think anytime you have to rely on some type of other processing software in order to arrive at your answer, you have a problem. Because if you can't do the fundamentals on your own, over reliance on technology will get you every time. But yeah, no, I can't. I don't know. I guess I'm just not with that. But like I said, Common Core, I think at its heart, in its origin, is fine. I think it's good. I think that as far as I understand it, I think that the universal evaluation methods that they're trying to achieve with Common Core are good. But man, the regulations and the stipulations that go along with it, that's a lot, because Oklahoma is ranked 47th in the country in education. 47th. 47. Yeah, 47.
Thank goodness for Alabama and Mississippi.
Right. So, and we moved up from when I used to work at the state. We were 48th back then.
Thank goodness for Alabama and Mississippi.
But when you look at it, man, the individualized instruction, like the personalized progress, to me, I think it too easily allows kids to stay further back. And when you say, okay, I'm allow a kid to, go a little slower on the section. I'm allow a kid to do way more work in the section, and I won't let them go forward until they get like a B on it, and until I understand that they have it. Some of that stuff I understand, but for some of it, allowing a kid to not challenge themselves, I think if you remove some of the challenge of it and say, okay, rest in your, I don't want to say mediocrity, but just rest at your sub level, but don't get challenged and pushed to get to a level where you could get, I think is problematic. I think it could be problematic.
I think they're oops, I clicked on a link and now it started playing in my head and I'm like, what the
I know.
All right. So no, I think it's most conspiracy theorists will say that is to, that the whole reason for this is not to teach us anything that will further advance us, is to keep us worker bees. And that, that's cool, because it seems like they seem to be, especially with the standardized tests, we already had that conversation, they're more intent on keeping kids at their floor as opposed to trying to help them reach their ceiling.
Right. And that's exactly what I was trying to say in a shorter phrase, because I look at it, I see it. I actually volunteered to monitor state tests for elementary this year, and I did that. I've done it before. I did it again. I did it 2 years prior, and it's just, I look at it and I'm just like, man, like they have all these special classes, all these special exceptions for people who are not as advanced as the other class, and I just think, man, like you're allowing them to meander on their floor instead of pushing them toward their ceiling. So it's tough, man. It's tough for me to sit there and watch it, but I don't know. That's why I encourage parents to get involved. At least do PTA 1 year. Like, don't just sign up for PTA and get the card, right? And get the discounts. Don't just sign up and get the discounts for PTA. Don't just come out on the nights where they're eating out of a local restaurant. Like, actually go to PTA, learn what's going on, because generally the principals or representative from the school will be there to tell you what's going on with your kids. It's really good stuff. So, yeah. But no, man, that's all I got, bro. I mean, I know it's a really, really, really short show. Unless you have something else to add, man. We just kind of tossed this one in tonight. But it was a good conversation. I am worried about that snack pack though, dog. Like I said, man, no cinnamon rolls. I'm taking that one a little personally, bro. I mean, Cinnabon from Walmart, take them home, put them in the oven. Oh, boy.
No, if I'm going to Walmart, you know what I'm gonna get? I'm gonna tell you. This is probably one of the best things that you can get in Walmart. It's called a Louisiana Crunch Cake. Have you ever had this?
I've seen it. Yes, I have seen it. That thing looks awesome,
brother. Get one. Get you one. Get you one. Like Steven from Borderlands.
That's what
get you one.
Get you one. Yeah.
Yo, that if I'm going to Walmart to get something, that's what I'm going to get. And look, dog, look. They started doing something. I don't know if this is everywhere, but it's something that they do around my way. You know, they got the big, like the Louisiana Crunch Cake, right?
Right.
They putting out these new cakes, right? And basically, it's 4 different cakes. They just cut 4 cakes, so it's some Louisiana Crunch. Yeah. It's some chocolate chip cake. It's some socket to me cake. Oh, bruh. I mean, I don't care about the carrot cake part. You can take it and leave the carrot cake. But
I love carrot cake. That's one of my favorites, man.
No, we love good. I'm all right. I ain't gonna turn no carrot cake down. But if I have a choice to buy something else, it's kind of like how me and bananas. Like I ain't never gonna be like, you know what I want right now? I want a banana. Like that ain't never be the case. But if there's a banana around and you like, yo, you want this banana? I'm like, man, I guess. Like that's pretty much what it is.
It took it begrudgingly, like I guess I'll take it. I mean,
yeah, I guess. I
ain't got nothing better to do.
Nigga hungry, but I don't care about no bananas.
Right.
But see, that's what it is. Like I don't care about bananas, so I ain't never gonna just buy one unless I'm making a banana pudding for somebody. You ain't never gonna see me buying no bananas for myself. No,
man, I love bananas, man. I love banana bread. My wife has a bread maker. She's made homemade banana bread. Let me tell you about that. Homemade banana bread is ridiculous. It's ridiculous, Mike.
That's I'm gonna tell you, bro. If you ever have my banana pudding, you will slap your grandma. Like it's
no, my grandma's banana pudding was legit. It was an actual.
I'm telling you. Mine is better than your grandma's. How about that?
Ooh, boy, them strong words. I don't know, bro.
They the strongest words, but I tell you, my cookies and my banana pudding is better than your grandma's. Real deal. Better than your grandma's. Like, I've had people that was just like, man, I thought mine was good. I've had grown women who've been cooking all their life, learn from mama and grandma, be like, damn, how you do this? I'll tell you, my cookies are so good. Have I ever told you about the time my cousin dropped a cookie?
Yep. I think so. I heard it once. Go ahead and tell it for the people because
I'm gonna tell it for the people. So I brought some cookies. We had a cookout, and of course, like every time my family has to get together, the only thing they want me to do is make cookies. So we went there. I brought the cookies. Cookies was gone not even 10 minutes, and I brought a big container of cookies. So all them cookies was gone. And my so we're all sitting around, and my big cuz, she's standing there with a cookie in her hand. And she the last one left with a cookie. Like, and we all sitting around just talking or whatever like that. And her grandson comes up and he says something, and she turns to say, "What?" And she drops the cookie. Everybody around her went, "Oh!" Like, everybody around her did that. Like, oh, the cookie! Like, the cookie! Like, forget that kid! The cookie! Like, what did you do? That happened.
That's funny, man. Nah, that's awesome, man. I find it amazing because that's one of the few times I ever heard a guy like street game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've heard guys brag about their grill game. I've heard guys brag about like they soup game or they stew game or their chili game. But this is the first time I heard a guy brag about. Well, I heard you tell that before, but you're the only guy I know who brags about their pastry game for real, and is like serious with it.
It's the thing that I realized that I was good at, because my thing was I applied video game sensibilities to my cooking. Like I can do it. I can do it how they told me to do it. Like I can go through this level how you told me to go through this level. But if I think around it, I can make this better, not just for me, but for you. And that's you know what I mean? Like if we playing Halo and I think of a better way to play Halo. Like if I think of like different ways to go that's different from the norm. Right. I make that better for everybody on my team. And when I make cookies, everybody wants to be on my team.
All right. Okay. I feel like Little John over here. Okay.
So that's what it is, man. Man, let me tell y'all. I've been playing Prison Architect. I bought it. I've been playing since yesterday because it came out officially yesterday. PlayStation didn't have the early access version, but Xbox did have an early access version where you could play the first like level or so. It took some getting used to, but I think I got it now. Okay. I think it's a little bit weird. I'm gonna say this: it's a little bit weird because I guess when they had to make the cutoff for getting the game shipped, it doesn't have a couple of the most recent updates, like the weather. Like it doesn't have the weather system and all of that stuff. Like all of the stuff after a certain cutoff. I think they said their cutoff was when they implemented gangs.
Okay.
So the cutoff is the gangs. So they're like, everything that came out after the gangs, we gonna see about. Like that's we'll see about if we can make that happen. But it's really cool. Sometimes I'm just like, this was so much easier to do on a mouse and keyboard.
Right. And that's one thing I was going to ask you, how it made that transition over, because the game normally isn't designed for a controller. So, but I guess you say it's okay, but it took you a minute to get used to it.
One thing that they did to make it a little bit easier is they have a quick build menu. And there's after the console port was announced and put up on Xbox, they added the quick build menu to the PC version, but it only has a couple of things, a few different kinds of cells, and that's pretty much it. It didn't have a whole lot. A lot of the buildings are in the quick launch. In the quick build menu. So any kind of the basic buildings. I will say, if you've been playing Prison Architect for a long time, a lot of these buildings are way smaller than you're used to in the quick build.
Okay.
But other than that, man, it's been pretty good. Like I'm learning the learning how to do it on the controller. I'm like, yo, can y'all add controller support to PC?
Oh yeah, nice.
Technically,
did you know they would go the other direction?
Yeah, technically, it's considered a different version, so that's probably not going to happen. But I'm really enjoying it, and that's the reason why I went to bed at 3:45. Clearly.
Because if you would have been up angry at the game till 4 a.m., I'd have been like, bruh.
Nah, I'm going through the story mode, and the story mode gives you some basics on how to build a prison, but they lock you off to only a certain amount of things you can do. Okay. But when it opens up, there's so much stuff that they didn't explain. That's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem for a lot of people. So if you pick up Prison Architect, whether you pick it up on PC or you pick it up on consoles, you can find it easy on PC. I'll let you boy. You can pick it up easy on PC, but the console version, you're gonna have to with the console version, or if you're just starting out, you're gonna have to either watch some Let's Plays, because that's how I learned how to play, through Let's Plays. And there's plenty of people that do Let's Plays on Prison Architect. My favorite is SkyStorm and Flabaliki. Flabaliki. Flabaliki.
Okay.
I think so. And then, but the guy who is he plays Prison Architect like an engineer, like what do they call it?
Architect.
Yeah, it's not. No, he is so methodical. Like you gotta, like whatever they call like a civil engineer or so, whatever like that. That's plan. City. The guy that's the city planner.
City planners. Yeah.
But whatever his trade name is, that he plays it like that. That's a guy called OfficialStuffPlus.
Okay.
OfficialStuffPlus makes stuff that you're just like, wow, I don't think I really want to do it that way, but I'm glad you did. Right. You gave me some good ideas. I ain't really gonna do that. Like he makes stuff in like weird shapes and stuff like that. Look, all of my stuff are all of my buildings are quadrilaterals, dog. Like that's how we roll.
That's how it roll, just like that, right?
That's how we roll. Some version of a quadrilateral, like, and but he's not. But normal, normal right angle quadrilaterals. I ain't talking about like no rhombuses and stuff. You know what I mean? Like that. No rhombuses, no parallelograms from your boy, and no trapezoids. But that's for my geometry people out there. I see you. I took geometry twice because I failed the second semester. Holla at your boy. But yeah, all my stuff is boxes. I pretty much work with boxes. But
all right.
But I'm gonna, once I play a little bit more and I get through the story mode and I build my first real prison, I want to do a thing where I build a prison using mostly the quick build.
Okay.
Just to give like, hey, if you're getting in here and you want to know how to do this kind of easy, this is how you do it easy.
Okay. Now, two quick things. Well, three. Two for you. One, I saw that you posted a video on your Mass Effect run through.
Yes, I started.
I need to get on mine because I'm far along, so I'm gonna go ahead and restart again. And
I got the Eden Prime and the first conversation with the council.
Okay, that's what's up. I restarted my game. I think I'm more than 70% done of the other game that I told you I was starting. So I've moved through that. So I think I'll just go ahead and start it up again on PC and actually try to play the first Mass Effect with mouse and keyboard since it has no native controller support. Nope, scratch that. I'm using controller input where I can assign keys. I have to. And then secondly, is that Prison Architect on the screen behind you?
Yeah, it is. I told you that when we first started. But that's how I was playing. I stopped to move my laptop, and you see it says my wireless controller is disconnected. But yeah, that's what I was playing, and then I stopped to move my laptop from the bedroom out here because ain't nobody else out here.
All right. Now speaking of Mass Effect, I'm gonna tell you, man, I got Technomancer in for review on PC, and we've been talking about it a little bit back and forth in the chat. But it really does remind me a lot of the first Mass Effect, just in the music, in the art style, in the surprisingly well done voice acting, in the just get off the citadel ness of it. It's really it's kind of underrated, man. The combat is difficult. Scar, you're gonna have to play this on easy. You're gonna have to play it on easy.
Yeah,
bro.
I mean, I saw it in the chat. Will said that he had to play on easy, so
yeah,
that's gonna be for your boy.
Yeah, once you get leveled up, and once you get the timing, and once you get your particular fight style down, and you understand the enemies, then you can kick it back to normal, which I did. But I really had to, yeah.
But I mean, I basically went through that with The Witcher 2. I actually went through the thing where it puts you in a situation, and it'd be like, yeah, dog,
you should play on easy. Yeah, and that's what I liked about Witcher 2 because it would gauge for you exactly what you needed. But no, man, it's really good. Like I don't know if it's worth the $48 that it was being listed for, but
It's on sale now, ain't it? On Steam?
It's on sale. It's on sale on Steam right now. But I'm telling you, man, it is surprisingly very, very good. And I'm not even done yet, but I've played about 23 hours of the game right now, and you just get caught up in the side quests. But like The Witcher and like What's
the actual play style?
The play style is it's a combo based system, but it's not deep. It's just it's not deep.
Is hand to hand?
Yes, but you also you're a technomancer as well. So you have 3 different weapon styles plus this other style. So you can use a short dagger and a gun as a rogue. You can use a bow staff as a warrior, or you can use a like a mace and a shield as a guardian. But in addition to all that, you're a technomancer, so you can toss electricity out and you can electrify your weapons. And you could toss electricity out as a technomancer and do that because you have aerial effect ones. You have this hyper punch. You have like this force lightning that you can throw out. So there's all these other things. Because it's cool. It's cool, man. It's cool.
I keep an eye out for it. It's on console, right?
It is on console right now. It's $38.24 on PC on Steam because it's on sale.
No, that might be a GameFly special for you, boy.
Yeah, but you really have to get out of the first area before it all opens up, because the beauty of the game doesn't really kick in but there are some places where it looks really good, but it doesn't look good evenly. It's not even all the time. It's not that way throughout. But nevertheless, look, I do recommend it for people if you have any type of love for Mass Effect whatsoever, then yeah, go ahead and get it, man. You can have relationships in here as well. I haven't had that yet, but you can. You build rapport and reputation with people, and relationships change. And because relationships change with your teammate characters, you can pack 2 people on your team because they change. Then you can do bonus power ups and things like that. Man, it's really nice. Like I said, I thought it was going to be a good game, but it's really getting there. But you have to really work through it and get through that first area. But the thing is, like I was saying, those side missions really tie into the main story, like a lot, and they really affect you down the line. So that's what's taking me so long to finish. I just got the code, I think, on Friday, so that's why I haven't had a chance to finish it because it just released on Tuesday.
You got a review code, or you bought?
Yeah,
you bought a code?
Yeah. No, it was review code. So
man, I need to holler at somebody. Give me some review codes.
All right, we'll get you hooked up, man. You tell me what you want, we'll get you hooked up. Yeah.
I should have got a Prison Architect review code.
Should have.
Like, you know what's the worst part about Prison Architect is if you pre-ordered, you got the DLC for free if you got it through certain places. Not through PlayStation though.
Right.
If you buy it digitally, you ain't
get nothing, man.
Nothing.
Okay, your shirt. I see you got a Superman shirt on. What you got? Let me see it.
It's just Superman. It's like it's not faded. It came like that, but
okay.
Yeah, but it's Superman shirt. I got this a few years ago for Father's Day, actually.
Oh, that's what's up.
I've had this shirt for a while.
I got this shirt. It's one of my favorite shirts. I love it. I never argue. I just explain why I'm right. It's a great shirt.
But you ain't never right.
I'm mostly right, Scar. I'm mostly right, son. Yeah. Everybody, check the tape. Check the PYP tape. Just check it. But no, that's really about it. That's all we have, man. Scar, we actually been here over an hour, man. It actually blossomed into a really full show, man. You got anything else that you want to add? I do want to add one thing. We're gonna be out there on Friday evening in Halo. More than likely playing Firefight. It's actually coming back to Halo 5. It's gonna be out this weekend, so we expect some server issues, but we'll be out there in that. And once we get bored of that, Scar and I will probably likely dip over to the crew. Because that game is actually really fun.
The crew is like really fun, but I never played by myself, and I need to. I need to drive to New York so I can go see old boy about some things. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Let me know when you do that because I need to go too. I still haven't gone, so let me know when you do that. We'll go do that. But no, The Crew by Ubisoft, which was free last month for Xbox Live, is actually a really good game. It feels good. It's fun. The soundtrack is legit. Every time I put up the streams for all of our game nights, the music gets copyright claims because the music in it is really good. But It's fun, man. It's a really good game. And if you have Xbox Live, you have Xbox Live Gold, and you got it for free, but you didn't actually play it, I recommend you play it and give it a little time, because as you upgrade your car, you get better parts, the handling gets better. Like, you can feel the difference in performance of your vehicle as you progress and level up. So it's really well done.
You know something? I played because of me playing the crew lately. Mm-hmm. I played some Blur with the kids. I had two of my nephews and my Pooh Bear with me. I only had 3 Xbox controllers. I couldn't find one of my controllers. But we played some Blur, and I was beast mode. I mean, I always win in the crew anyway. No,
here you go.
No thanks to Blue, but I'm always winning anyway. So
all I'm saying, man, step your car up. You know what I'm saying? Step your car. But you know what though? Your Nissan is nice. I actually liked it because it's one of the lighter cars there. But man, hey, I tip my hat to you, bro, who can play that vehicle when it's not leveled up, because stock, that thing is so hard to manage, dude. It's so hard to manage stock.
I was doing pretty good from the jump, and I'm like, and I keep saying, like, y'all like these racing games. Why am I so good at this?
Right, hey, to each his and her own. You know what I'm saying? I just really want to see you over here on this Forza Horizon, because that's really fun. It's really fun. It's really fun, Scar. It's really fun. If you like the crew, there's a lot of the same stuff in Horizon, and it's really fun, and it's really beautiful. Like, it's really nice looking, and just. You get access to more cars faster. That's the thing. You can tune them and everything, but you get access to more cars quicker. You can't customize them like you can in the crew, though. You can change some certain tuning with like acceleration, gear ratios, things like that, like real car nerd things. But you can't really like you can swap out rims for it and stuff, but you're not gonna have body kits. You know what I mean? Like, you're just not gonna run across that. But it's still pretty good. I want that old school Need for Speed, like being able to Fast and Furious your car. You know what I mean? Like, I want right. And
I want that Forza 2, like, being able to do anything to your car.
Right. And that's why I think the crew hits it, because you can do that. Like, the whole thing is that it breaks down and just gives you a diagram of the car. So if you're looking to changing out the rims, it actually like explodes the tires. It's cool.
They be taking stuff from their other games. You know, that's just the gun thing that was in Ghost Recon, right?
Right, exactly. Was that? Yeah, it was Ghost Recon Future Soldier, right? Where you exploded the gun. Yeah, man.
But also the cool thing about that was you could do it in Kinect.
Yes, and move it around and spin it around. At least that's what they advertise. I never actually played the game, but yeah.
I didn't do it in Kinect, but I did it, but I didn't do it in Kinect. It was actually it worked pretty well.
Okay, that's what's up. Well, Scar, Mike, man, give you shout outs, dog.
Man, shout out to everybody listening. Everybody that's gonna listen later because ain't nobody show today. Right. Man, just shout out to people who are going to listen in podcast form whenever Blue does that.
This week, I'm doing it this weok. Getting it done this week. You're gonna give me the face, okay? Just shout out to everybody. Shout out to the homie Mike J. I don't know if Mike J listens to this show as opposed to just Scarcasm Live, but me and Mike J got in. He hit me up one night. He was like, "Yo, you want to play something?" It's like, "What do you want to play?" And we played. Was it the Halo Spartan? Was it Assault?
Yeah, Spartan Assault. Man, that game is hard.
Is it?
It's hard. But it still really feels like Halo. Like for the most part, the controls, other than the twin stick shooterness of it, you still got to pull the trigger to shoot. Like the only cool thing about shooting in that game is they don't reload.
Nice. Yes.
That game is hard. And when you play 2 players, it's just basically you're being attacked by the flood.
Okay.
And it's difficult.
I want to play it because I love twin stick shooters, and I do like the Halo universe quite a bit. So sounds like something I need to get out there and download. I know it's a Windows 10 app, so I need to get out there and get on it.
Yep. And I only got it because they gave it away for free a few months ago.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think I missed it when they did that. So,
Yep.
All right, was that all you got?
That's all I got.
You know, you got the Warriors to shout out too. So, yes, sir. Yes, sir. There it is.
I had this on. I had it on earlier.
Mhm.
I guess I'm a little too fat, so these are a little tight on your boy. So I had it around my hand. I was playing around a little bit, but yeah, you know, bam.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I've been wearing mine all night too. So, but yeah, man. So, you know, shout out to everybody.
Shout out to the homie Meep J. I heard the show when they asked you your favorite podcaster and you named somebody else, player.
Well, according to Rashani, he's your favorite podcaster's favorite podcaster. So that's funny. But yeah, no, yeah, I listen to the show as well. It's good to have.
He's the other guy's favorite podcaster because apparently I'm not the favorite. No, I'm kidding.
But yeah, so no, shout out to everybody who covered E3. I thank Scar and everybody.
I'm about to get on these snacks, man.
Look at you about to get to the snack bucket. Okay, let me get out of here while Scar's sugar level is still low. Shout out.
Laughing at you. I'm glad we're still in the wrapper.
Shout out to everybody who helped join us when we did our when OFR did our E3 2016 coverage, all the live streams and everything. Will, Casual Terror, Show Enough, Notch Broadcast jumped in there. I believe Ace was up in there. Your boy J Bird 360 dropped in. For a while, for a couple of them. You know, I wanted to thank everybody for showing up. That was cool. Folks who came out for the game night, Detroit Slasher, Meef J, of course, showing up. Man, we had a really good time. And
let me eat this granola bar so I feel better.
Right. And then I think Jay O'Malley came out as well, maybe. But no, man, we had a good time. So thanks everybody. Thanks everyone for listening. You know, prayers up for Meef J and the family and everything. And man, that's all we got. We'll be back in here again next week, hopefully when all these audio shows are posted. So if not all of them, at least the first 20. I know I got the first 14 pretty much ready to go. So this is I'm a little less than 50% there. So, but everybody, thank you so much. Also, next week we may not have a show because it's July 4th next week, Scar. I don't know if you know that.
But it's Monday.
Is July 4th Monday? It is Monday. Okay, well, we will have a show. We'll be back up in your ears and everything, having a good time. And I think I want to see what snack Scar is going to attack after the show from now on. Like I want a segment to know what he got lined up. Well, I want to know what he got lined up. So, all right, everybody, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. We'll be back in your ear and in your front of your eyeballs next week. Deuces.
Deuces. This is some good granola bar right here, bro.
Stupid, man. It's so